Hi everybody, welcome back to Get Your Play Online. I'm Sierra and today we're going to be doing the Very Impatient Caterpillar. We're going to make a really cool egg carton caterpillar and we're going to read a fun book and I'm super excited. So let's get started. I'm going to shift you over here so that you can see that. Okay, so we're gonna need pipe cleaner. I'm gonna choose a green one for my caterpillar, but you could choose whatever you like. We're gonna need some green paint. Something to put the paint in. I just used this medication top because it's easy and it came from an empty bottle. Some scissors. Make sure that you ask an adult if you need help with your scissors. A pen. Some googly eyes. And some glue. And this is an example of what the caterpillar is going to look like. He's pretty cute. Okay. So the first thing we're going to do is we're going to take our egg carton and we're going to cut it apart. Let's see if I can get some music on for us. Just so it's not so boring and quiet. Okay, so now mine is all cut apart, but I want to kind of trim the ends so that they sit nicely. So I'm just going to cut off a little bit here, a little bit here. Let's see, this one needs some right here. And right here. Let's see, this one needs right here and here. All right, now our egg cartons are all ready. Good job, you guys. Okay, so now it's time to paint. I have this piece of paper over here because I don't want to get it on my desk. So we're going to do that. I'm going to put some paint in here. how to find my paintbrush. I don't know where it went. Okay, here is my paint. I'm going to go ahead and use this sponge paintbrush just because it's easier to get into all of the cracks that are in the egg carton. But you can use whatever paintbrush you have. It'll work. I'm just going to paint it. You can see that it just paints right over that hole. That's why I use the sponge. And I just push it down in there. So then it fills in. All right. This one is almost done. Almost got our caterpillar head. All right. One is done. Let's do the next one. I really like to paint. Painting is very relaxing. Just seeing the color spread. I just have to keep it in mind that it doesn't have to be perfect. And it's okay if you get your fingers dirty too. I did, definitely. It washes off. Or you can just walk around with a green hand. as long as you wait till it's dry to touch anything. I don't think that it would be appreciated if you got paint all over the furniture. That would probably not be such a good idea. All right, there's another one done. Almost. Found a little spot over here. What do you guys know about caterpillars? I need some more paint. Caterpillars are super cool. I love caterpillars. They start out as these tiny little green wiggly worm looking things. And they're not really all that pretty. They're kind of cool, but they're not real pretty. And then they build a cocoon around themselves. Another word for a cocoon is a chrysalis. I kind of like that word. I think it's more fun than cocoon. This one's going on really nicely. It's painting really fast. And after the caterpillar goes into the cocoon, they wait a week or 7 days. And while they're in there, they do something called metamorphosize. They go through metamorphosis, and then they break through the cocoon, and they are a beautiful butterfly. That's pretty cool. All right. Now, I'm going to go ahead and let those dry. Don't forget to rinse out your paintbrush when you are done painting. Otherwise, it will get all gross and you won't be able to use it again. So I'm going to put this here and move it over. And now it's time to read our super special book. while we wait for these to dry, because it's going to take a minute and it makes it really hard to work with if we don't have a dry egg cartons. So I'm going to push this over to the side. I'm going to keep bring it back down here. Okay. So now let's read this book. This book is called The Very Impatient Caterpillar, and it is by Ross Burach, or Burach. The Very Impatient Caterpillar. Hey, what are you guys doing? We are going to metamorphosize. See, they're climbing up the tree. And there's the caterpillar climbing up the tree. There's 1, 2, 3 caterpillars going up. And then there's this guy. He is the very impatient caterpillar. Pages are sticking together. Meta what now? Transform into butterflies. Right, I knew that. Wait, you're telling me I can become a butterfly? Yes. With wings? Yes. For real? Yes. Wait for me. He thinks that's pretty cool. He's gonna go try and metamorphosize too. Now they're hanging upside down in a tree. Now what? Build your chrysalis. Chrysalis. Right. I knew that. What? How did you do that? Is it a spin or more of a twirl? There's the chrysalis right there. And here's this guy. And he's like, how did you do that so fast? He just doesn't know how to make a chrysalis. Am I a butterfly yet? What? Need is a chrysalis. Now what? Just be patient and let nature take its course. Patience. Right. I got this. Am I a butterfly yet? No. How about now? No. Now? No. Be patient. I have a question. Not yet. You don't even know what I was going to ask. Fine, ask. How's your day going? Also, am I a butterfly yet? No, just be patient. He is waiting and waiting and waiting, and he is not turning into a butterfly. And he is so frustrated. He just wants to be a butterfly now. Shh! We're trying to metamorphosize. Okay. Obviously, I know this, but do you know how long this takes? 2 weeks. Right. 2 weeks. 2 weeks? He thinks that's such a long time. And in case you were paying attention, it's not 1 week like I said earlier. It's 2 weeks, which is 14 days. That's a lot of days to be stuck in a chrysalis. Which is why this guy is so impatient. Oh, what am I going to do in here for 2 weeks? Can I get a comic book or something? What if I need the bathroom? Anyone want to play a game? What if I want a snack? Hello, 2 pizzas, please. My address? A chrysalis. Hello? Hello? How long have I been in here? It's still day 1? This is taking forever. That's it. I feel metamorphosized enough. He has had it. He is done waiting. He is going to leave. Look out, world. Feast your eyes on this beautiful butterfly. How do I look? Transformed? Is he a butterfly? Yeah, no. He's still a caterpillar. He didn't wait long enough. He was too impatient. Time to spread my wings and fly. What do you think is going to happen? Do you think he's going to be able to fly? Wait! Where are my wings? Splat! Yep, he crashed. He was not ready. Time for a new approach. Okay, you can do this. You can be patient. Oh, who am I kidding? I can't be patient. Get a grip, you can. I can't. You are the little caterpillar that could. You can. I am the little pet caterpillar that couldn't. I can't. You can. I can't. You can. I can't. Can't. He is just so frustrated. He's sitting in there, and this little squirrel is so confused. He's like, why is that caterpillar talking? This is not working. Silly. But there they are, all lined up in a tree, waiting to be butterflies. I can be patient. I'm doing it. Patience is all in the mind. Just be patient. Be one with the chrysalis. Just be patient. Breathe in. Breathe out. Look, day 6. 2 weeks later. So he has finished his 2 weeks and he is all ready to come out. Do you think he's going to be a butterfly this time? I hope so. I did it! I'm a butterfly! Look at all of those pretty colors. Those are beautiful wings. You know, I do feel transformed. Starting now, I'm going to be way more patient. That's great! All of his friends are out too. Look at all those beautiful butterflies. Hey, where are you all going? We're migrating. Migrating. Right. Wait for me. Do you guys know what migrating is? Yeah, it's when the animal, it's a bird or a butterfly or some other type of animal, I think fish migrate as well. And they fly, birds and butterflies, they fly to a warmer place for the winter because they are very, they don't like the cold. And so all the birds fly away and the butterflies fly away so that they don't freeze. So they go somewhere warmer, and then when it's warm here, they come back. Are we there yet? Ugh. So after all of that time waiting in the chrysalis, the caterpillar is still impatient. I think that happens to a lot of us, that we forget to just enjoy the moment. And that's what mindfulness is really all about. It's taking the time to appreciate where you're at, to think about things that you love and the things that are going right and things that are happening in your life. I don't know if you guys have heard the phrase stop and smell the roses, but that's exactly what I'm talking about. It's appreciating the little things and really focusing on the here and now. So something that I love to do when I'm practicing mindfulness is to go through all of my senses and to really think about what's happening right now. And so I do 5 things that I see. So right now I see my light switch, my door, I have 2 pictures on the wall, a box of granola bars over there in the corner, and I see my caterpillar that I painted that is still wet. And then I think about 4 things that I feel. So I feel the chair that I'm sitting in. It's very fluffy and blue and it's soft. I feel this hoodie that I'm wearing. I feel my feet on the floor. And I feel my hands that are on my legs. They're resting on my legs. Next is 3 things that I hear. So I can hear my heater running. I can hear my computer, the fan in my computer, and I can hear my own voice since I'm talking. 2 things that I can taste. Yeah. I taste my toothpaste. I brushed my teeth just before I got on, so I taste that. But I don't really taste anything else, and that's okay. I can just think about something that I like to taste. I really like chocolate, so I'm going to think about how chocolate tastes. That sounds good. Might have to get some from down here. And then the last one is one thing that I love. And I think this one's really important because we need to be grateful for what we have and what's going on and just really appreciate the things that we love and the things that we have in life. So one thing that I love is my family, and so I think about them when I feel stressed or upset, and it really helps me appreciate what I have. I have a really great family, but maybe you really love your dog or your cat, or maybe you really love school or a dance class or soccer or basketball or whatever it is that you like to do. Maybe you really love being outside. Maybe you really love flowers. And you could just think about that, and it will fill you up and make you happy because you're thinking about the things that you love and really being present in the moment. So let's get back to our caterpillar, shall we? Mine might still be a little bit wet, but I'm going to get started on it. So let's go ahead and do this. I will turn the music back on. Okay. So the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to take my scissors and my pipe cleaner, and I'm going to cut the pipe cleaner in half. It doesn't have to be perfect, but get it as close as you can. Okay, now I've got my 2 pieces. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to take this pen and I'm going to get the point out. And I'm going to get my egg carton and I'm going to decide which way is the front. So for this one, this is going to be where my eyes go. And then my antenna will be up here. So on the back of that, I'm going to take my pen and I'm going to really carefully poke a hole through the egg carton. Just like that. And then I'm going to take my pipe cleaner and I'm going to stick it through so that it pokes out just like that. Then I'm going to fold this over and wrap it around itself so that it doesn't pull out. Okay, there's that one. Okay, now we're going to poke holes in all of them. So decide which one's your front and which one's your back. I'm going to do mine like this. And I'm going to carefully poke a hole through this. Make sure that you move your fingers out of the way. Don't want anybody getting stabbed. I'm doing it on both sides for this one because I want to put the pipe cleaner through one side and then through the other side so that it's starting to make a chain. This one doesn't want to go through. Okay, and then I'm going to pull it all the way down. Back this up one. Okay. So now I've got 2 hanging out on this little thing. Okay. So next, I'm going to go ahead and do the next 2 holes in this. What I really like about using this technique to keep it together is that you don't have to worry about it falling off. And also, you don't have to worry about, and also it looks kind of fun because it's not perfectly straight. Like in this one, you can see it kind of curves and it's kind of wiggly, like a real caterpillar would be. Okay, so 2 more holes on this one. Okay, 1 hole. This is much easier if yours is all the way dry. So if you have the time to wait, that would be great for you to do. Okay. Now there's 3 on there. Take my pen. On this last one, you only need 1 hole because this is the back. It's the caboose of the caterpillar. So I'm just going to do one hole on this side. I'm going to pull it. Oh, I used the wrong one. That was silly. What was I thinking? Okay. See? And now it's kind of wiggly and it's kind of fun. It makes a little train. So now I'm going to do the same thing I did before on the other side. I'm going to take this little pokey end and I'm going to wrap it up. Just like that. Okay. So now we need to give our caterpillar a face. He needs a face. He has no eyes. So I'm going to get my googly eyes out, but first we're going to make some antenna. So you take this other half of the pipe cleaner and we're going to go and cut it in half again. Again, it doesn't need to be perfect. Just use whatever size you think will look good. Now I'm going to take my pen again, and on this little circle thing, I'm going to poke a hole on both sides of the circle, just like this. You can see that. Holes. Okay. Music doesn't want to play. There we go. Okay. Now I'm going to poke this in. And poke this in. Okay. Now flip it over. I know this is going to be kind of hard to see, but I will show you exactly what happens. Okay, I'm going to grab the two ends that are in here, and I'm going to twist them together. So I'm take them, I'm going to twist, 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 and then I'm going to push them down. So it looks like that. You can fold it however you want it to, just so that it doesn't pull out when you tug on it. Now I like my antenna to be a little bit curlicue. So I'm going to just twist it like this. And I'm going to twist it again. So now he has a little antenna. So cute. Okay, last thing. And then we have a beautiful caterpillar. I'm going to get out two eyes. You can use whatever size you have. long as they fit. I mean, if you have giant googly eyes, it's going to take up the whole face. And I'm going to take my glue. And I'm going to put just a little dot on here. Take the caterpillar and glue his eye on. Let's do the other one. And there you go. Here is our little caterpillar. This caterpillar is a great reminder that you need to be mindful and appreciate the things, even when we feel a little bit impatient. So when we're waiting for your birthday, then you look at the caterpillar and you remember, okay, yeah, I can wait. I have good things going on right now. I am doing really well in school. I love my friends. I have soccer practice. I can appreciate being right here, right now. And then we won't feel so impatient. So thank you everybody for joining me. Let me know if you make this caterpillar by posting in the comments or showing us a picture on our Facebook page. And I hope you enjoyed this activity today. Thanks. Bye.